What's going on, guys? T Torres back here for another video. So in today's video, it's not going to be an install video. It's going to be a detailing slash car wash slash what's all in my arsenal. I have a lot of detailing products. I do detail cars on the side as a hobby, so I figured, you know, a lot of people ask me, man, hey, make a detailing video, or what all do you use? And in this video, I'm going to describe and show you everything that I have in my arsenal. I have a lot of stuff. I've been doing this for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years now, so I have a lot of stuff built up. So as you can see, I just got done washing the car, so I'm going to show you my drying process also. The car is completely wet still, so we are going to take care of that. And I'm going to show you everything that I use whenever I wash my car. So I'm going to give you guys just a little sneak peek of everything that I use. This is everything that I use to wash my car or to detail a car with. So as you can see, like I showed you in the last frame, I have everything from my wash buckets. I have a air dryer right there, so you don't ever have to touch the car. I got multiple, like I said, I'm gonna go over all these products here in just a little bit. Microfiber towels, man, I probably got $100 worth of microfiber towels built up. I got some here, I got some in the back of the garage back there. Let's see if I can get to them. Yeah, see, there's some right there. I got some more yellow ones right there. So yeah, I have a lot of detailing stuff, and I'm gonna go over, you know, what I use, you know, because every car is a different project. It's a different masterpiece that you have to make shine and look glossy wet again. So like I said, I got multiple buckets that I use to wash my car. This is probably my favorite toy that I got for Christmas. I don't no longer have to touch the car. It's my air dryer from Adam's Polishes. That's the Sidekick. And I have the Torque. I have the Torque polisher from Chemical Guys. All this stuff, 90% of everything that I have came from Chemical Guys, so they're the ones that really got me into detailing. So here in just a little bit, I'm gonna go over everything that I have and how to use it and what to use it for. All right, so before we get started, you know, with the drying process and going over all the products that I use, I want to give a big shout out to all you guys for you know, liking my video, sharing my video, subscribing to my page. Let's just take a look. Let's see what I'm up in the last 30 days, because I know it's something ridiculous that my subscribers went up to. Let's see. So in the last 30 days, my subscriber change is 508. So 30 days ago, I had 500 less subscribers than I do today, and I want to thank you guys so much. We've almost reached that 3,000 subscriber mark. I'm thinking about whenever we do reach the 3,000 subscriber mark, I'm probably going to do a giveaway. It's probably going to be some car detailing products, because that's something that I love, and I know a lot of people, this is a car channel, so a lot of people probably love to wash their cars too. So I'll build a little package and I'll send it out to you guys. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do the giveaway. So I'll come up with some kind of rules and regulations, then we'll do the 3K giveaway. So if you're stopping into the channel for the first time, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And yeah, once again, thank you guys so much for giving me the opportunity to do this. Okay guys, so first things first, like I mentioned before, I do not use a cloth or anything to dry my car with. I use this here. It is the Adam's Polish. Adam's Polish makes this, by the way, and it's the Sidekick Blaster. Like I said, I got this for Christmas. This is by far my favorite product. I don't remember how many horsepower this thing is, but when I say that this really gets the job done for or not washing your car, but for drying your car, this little sucker does the deal. I think it's, I want to say this was 70 bucks, 80 bucks. I don't remember how much it was. You know, like I said, I got it for Christmas, but I think it's an $80 tool. So this is the first tool after I got done washing my car. This is what I'm going to use. So prior to this, I use the 2-bucket wash method for my car. That's just something that I've taken on from Chemical Guys. I got the dirt traps. You know, if I have access to power, I'll use my electric pressure washer that I have with my foam cannon. So stay tuned for that. I am going to do a video with that, because that makes washing a car so much fun. So let's get to drying the car off. All right, so what I like to do is I like to start at the very, you want to start at the very top part of the car, and you want to push all the water down, and then eventually you're going to push all the water to the ground. So we're going to start up here at the roof first. All right, so next we're gonna dry the windshield off and then move it all down to the hood. All right, watch how easily the water comes off the hood. Now keep in mind, I do have a wax and a sealant on here, so you know the water beads are super easy to move. See how easy the water beads get removed off the hood whenever you have a wax and a sealant on there? All right, so this is about a 20 to a 25 minute process, and I'm sure you guys don't want to see me dry the whole entire car, so I'm gonna go ahead and dry the whole entire car, and then once we get done, I'll show you what the car looks like once it's completely dried off, and then we'll get into the goodies. I'll start explaining all the products that I use and how to use those products. All right, guys, so the car is now completely dried. It probably took me 20 minutes to finish all that, and yeah, I'm impressed. I do like this product because, like I said, you don't ever have to take a rag and touch it to the car. It's all done by machine, so I think that is pretty awesome. So the next thing that we're going to use, everybody asks all the time, man, how do you keep your tires so wet and shiny looking? This is what I use right here, Meguiar's Hot Shine Tire Coating. So now we're going to apply that to all 4 tires, and make sure you're not going to dry for the next 30 to 45 minutes and let this tire shine dry. All right, so the tire is completely dry because I blew it off. So the rubber is completely dry. And so what you're going to do is just go out in a nice circle. Your first little pass. Okay, and come back and get the part closest to the rim. Like that. And you will get overspray. You will get some overspray on the rim, and then what I'll do is I'll just take a microfiber cloth and I'll just wipe that excess off. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to wipe off the excess that actually got on the rim itself. Should come off super easy. My wheels are coated with Max Coat from Chemical Guys, so dirt and dust don't really stick to the rim. Get that last little bit of overspray. Okay, so now all the overspray is off, and now that's exactly what I use to shine my tires with. I don't think the camera does any justice, but man, this stuff stays on here for about a week or two. So this is a nice wet tire, and then this is for comparison. This is what, you know, an untreated tire looks like. The rubber is just nice and dull to me, so this one has no spray on it. And then this one is nice and shiny. So that's what I use for my tire shine. Once again, the product that I use is Meguiar's Hot Shine Tire Coating. I get about 8 to 10 wheels with this one can. All right, so now all 4 tires have been shined up. It looks so much better than just having the factory dry looking rubber. Probably not gonna be able to see it very well. Oh, I guess you can. It does look pretty good. All right, so on to the next step or phase into my car wash project. The next product that I use after the car is dry, I got the wheels done, is I spray this Meguiar's Gold Class Quick Detailer on the whole entire car. That helps protect and care for my wax and my sealant that I have on the car. So first thing you're going to do, of course, is you're going to spray one area that you're going to work on detailing, or you know, using this quick spray, and then you're going to buff it right off. All right, so I've already done the hood, so the next place that we're going to concentrate is this fender right here. You're going to take your bottle, give it a couple good sprays. I usually take my cloth and just fold it in half, like so, and then fold it again. And then the first side you're going to do, you're going to apply it, and always wipe in one direction. Don't ever go up and down or back and forth. Just steady focus on going, you know, in one direction and the same. And then take the side that you previously used and then just flip it over, and then this will be the side that you buff all the detail spray out with. Now I know on camera you probably can't really tell or see the difference, but trust me, it does make a difference. And it leaves the paint in a nice smooth, you got a nice smooth film on it. So this product is also good for getting water spots out on your car. So let's just say you wash your car out in the sun and then you bring it in the garage, or you go park it somewhere and you're like, dadgum, you realize that you have water spots on there. So this stuff does a really good job of removing water spots off your car. So, you know, if you go wash your car somewhere, or like for instance, you know, for me, I have to drive somewhere to wash my car and then bring it back to my garage. So in the time period from the time I wash my car to I bring it back to my garage, I hope that the water spots, you know, don't dry. That's why I use that air dryer and dry it all off. But if there's an area that has a little bit of water spots that's left on it, I use that quick detailer and then I just wipe off the area that has the water spots on it. And then this product right here takes care of the job. Like I said, it removes the water spots pretty good. And one other thing, I probably do this every other car wash. I don't do it every car wash. So every other car wash, and you'll notice if you start applying this Meguiar's Gold Class Quick Detailer, that your paint, you know, when it rains, whenever you wash your car, everything becomes like hydrophobic and super slick, and it's just a lot easier to wash off, you know, any kind of dust or dirt, brake dust, anything like that. Everything just kind of falls right off whenever you wash your car. All right, guys, so the next thing that we're going to talk about in my arsenal, and yes, I am sitting on the floor, by the way. So one of the main things you're going to need is you're going to need a polisher. So like I said, this is the Torque 10FX polisher. I did get this from Chemical Guys. It has adjustable variable speeds, anywhere from speed setting 1 to 6. And this is it's a dual action polisher. So it doesn't just spin in one circle, it does random circles. And yeah, I got this from Chemical Guys. I'll leave the link to Chemical Guys down in the description. They have great starter packs that you can get for your detailing needs. Like I said, I started out with this wheel and a couple sample products of the V line, and just fell in love from there. And I decided to take my detailing, you know, another step further. So the first thing that we have is the first, like, most important pad that you're gonna need is probably this one right here. These are all the Hex Logic pads from Chemical Guys. This one is super abrasive. I mean, let me see if you can listen. Hear how abrasive that is? That is, and it's a compounding pad. It's to get heavy scratches, swole marks, stuff like that out. So it's your super abrasive. This right here, you'll use with your V32, which is your optical grade extreme compounding. So if a car has a lot of trash in it, super dirty, a lot of scratches and swirl marks, you'll use your orange pad with your V32, or you'll use it with where's it at? Or you'll use it with the hang on, I got so many products. Okay, so you either use the V32, which is your extreme compound, with your orange pad, or you're going to use the V34, which is a hybrid compound. I recommend trying both and see which one gives you the best results. Once again, this is a very abrasive pad for swirl marks, debris, and scratches and stuff like that. So the next pad that we're going to move on to is your white pad. It's your white Hex Logic pad. If you listen, it's a little bit softer. This one's kind of new, so it hasn't been used that much. You'll use, with this one, you can use V36 with the white pad. This is a cutting polish. So after you compound, you can come back and, you know, you can get those light minor swirl marks out with the V36 and the white pad. And then, or, you know, if you've already done that step with the white pad, you get another white pad and you can get your V38 bottle, which is your final polish. This is what you want to do after the paint is nice and smooth. You got it clear, no swirls and scratches left. And then the next Hex Logic pad you're going to use is going to be this black pad. Now this one is super soft. It's not abrasive at all. It's very fine. It almost has like a microfiber soft cloth feel to it. And you can use multiple things with this. I'll show you the products that I use with the black pad. The black pad, I love this stuff. Jet Seal. So I have to give Chemical Guys, you know, hats off to them. This is an amazing product. What this is a sealant. So after you finish your compounding, your polishing, and then your finishing polish, you want to go back and protect your work. So what this is going to do for you is this is going to allow you to, you know, seal. Am I focused or not? This is going to allow you to seal everything that you just done. This is a 12-month sealant of protection on your car. So what this does is it's hydrophobic chemicals in it. You know, water just beads right off. It protects you from the sun, anything, any harsh chemicals, any kind of rain, stuff like that. This stuff is probably, yeah, I use this on every detail project that I used in. The customer's like, wow, you know, my car is, everything's just beating off and stuff like that. So this is a 12-month sealant that you can use for your car. Highly recommend this. This is also on the Chemical Guys website. But yeah, so after you finish your compounding, your polish, your finishing polish, this is something that you want to put on to protect all the work that you just done. And once you get done with this, this does have a curing time. It has about a 20 to a 30-minute curing time. You'll leave it on the car and you'll come back and buff it off, and it just leaves the most immaculate, super silky, wet shine to the paint. It looks really good. And then if you want to go a step further, Jet Seal can be your last step if you want it to be, but what you'll do is you'll take another black pad and you'll apply their butter wet wax to put on top of the Jet Seal. So just imagine you have layers and layers and layers of car film protection. You know, you have a nice little bit of film that's protecting your car from, you know, rocks, dust, dirt, debris, stuff like that. And this right here, this butter wet wax, you can apply it and then directly wipe it off on that. So one other product that I forgot to mention that you can use with your white pad or you can use with your orange pad is VSS. So like I said, your VSS is it's called your vehicle swirl. What's it called? Oh, it's just called your scratch and swirl remover. Very good product. I use a lot of this stuff. I have a lot of bottles of this. You can either use it with your orange pad, depending on, you know, how abrasive you want to be or how bad the swirls or scratches are, or you can use it with your white pad. A lot of cars, you know, I'll take my clay bar, my clay lube, and I'll spray the car down, get all that stuff in, and then I'll come back and I'll start with the VSS, and then I'll go to a finishing polish, and then, you know, it leaves the car looking good. So as far as, you know, polishers and waxes and sealants and compounds, that's what I personally use. And I picked this hobby up about, like I said, 2 or 3 years ago. I just bought my 9th gen Honda, and I was curious to know. I was like, man, I want to protect my car paint. It's my first brand new car I've ever bought off the lot, and I just started out with Chemical Guys, went to the website. I got this polisher, I don't remember, I think it was $169.99, and then I got their whole V-Line series and their 3 Hex Logic pads, the orange, the black, and the white, to start my detailing adventure, if you want to. And then my car turned out fantastic. Now, I didn't mean for this video to be so long, so I'm sorry. So if you're sticking this far through the video, you're an OG and you really want to know about detailing cars. All right, so the next thing a lot of people always ask me is, man, how do you protect your wheels? I have Chemical Guys. It's their Max Wheel Coat Guard. That's what I use. Hopefully the camera will focus on this. So yeah, it's just another one of those products that you take and you use, and you know, you take your wheel off your car and you apply it on the inside and the outside of the wheel, let it sit and cure, and then you buff it right off. So what I use to apply that with is I have the Chemical Guys microfiber bars that they call them, and I'll take this and I'll apply it to the wheel. Let's see, I have hundreds of products. So after you got done detailing your car and you washed it and you want to, you know, protect all the work that you just done, I highly recommend the Hybrid VO7. What it does, it's a high gloss spray sealant that, you know, after you get done washing your car and you want to prolong the life of your Jet Seal and your butter wet wax, what you just spent, you know, 4 to 6 hours on, you want to prolong the time of all that stuff depleting. You go back and use their VO7 spray. We also have pad cleaner. You know, I take this, you take your pad that you use, spray this a couple times, and then you go throw it in the washer. I have microfiber soap that I use, special soap that I use for my microfiber cloths that I use. Some wheel cleaner that I use, degreaser. I use the Diablo Gel wheel cleaner. You dilute it 3 to 1, and yep, that's what I did here. So whenever I'm washing my car, I spray this on there. After I completely finish washing the car, you know, I'll spray all the wheels and then let that, you know, run all the grease down for about 5 minutes. Let's see, what else do I have? This is also a good wheel cleaner they have. This is their Chemical Guys Sticky Citrus Gel Wheel Cleaner. That's another good stuff. Okay, so let's just say you go to a car show or a car meet and you didn't really have time to wash your car. This Eco Smart waterless wash and wax, that's another good product that I use from Chemical Guys. You know, you just spray it all over your car and then you just wipe it off and it leaves a nice shine to your car. Now, as far as soap goes, you've got to figure out whatever works best for you, whatever you like the most. I use their citrus wash and gloss. I have a gallon of this. I have a gallon of their Mr. Pink. I just take these bottles and I refill it out of my gallon. You know, they have all kind of different scents and smells, stuff like that. What else? What else do I have? I mean, I've got so much stuff that's not even opened that I got for Christmas that I'm just waiting to dig into and try. Here's some fabric cleaner that they have. Oh, one other thing, if you have a car that has leather, I haven't used any of the Chemical Guys leather stuff, but what I use is the Durot's Leather Care, along with those blue microfiber chocolate bar applicators. This leaves an amazing shine, and it brings back leather. It brings back that nice deep color to the leather. That's what I use for leather seats and stuff. Durot's Leather Care. Let's see. All right, let me get over here. So this is probably just a fraction of the microfiber cloths I have. Back when I used to dry my car, I have a Chemical Guys. I mean, this towel is probably 3 foot wide by 3 foot. That's a wide microfiber cloth. I have their Chemical Guys microfiber bars. I have cloths from them. You know, these are like your finishing cloths that you use for after you're done doing your butter wet wax or your jet seal. So yeah, I have a lot of detailing rags in. One of the mistakes that I see a lot of people doing is if your microfiber cloth hits the ground, just put it in your pile to be washed. Don't pick it back up and take all those contaminants and potentially scratch your car. I mean, you're spending anywhere from 4 to 6 hours detailing your car. You don't want to add more scratches back to your work that you just completed. All right, so that's gonna pretty much wrap it up for whatever I use. If you guys have any questions or anything you want to comment or ask, I'm gonna do my best to get to everybody's, get back to answering everybody's. So like I said, this is what I use to drive my car. I mean, these are just a little bit of products of what I use, and yeah, it's a lot of products, but like I said, each car is different. You don't know what condition is in. You don't know what you're going to need. So I have something for every occasion, so I can give the customer the best product. But like I said, if you have any questions, please comment down below. I'll have a link to Chemical Guys website. You can get all this and the foam blaster. So one other thing I want to show you that is going to be in another video. This right here is a foam blaster that you use with a gas or electric pressure washer. This is from MTM Hydro Parts. Highly recommend it. If you guys haven't seen that video, when I used to have my Focus, I made a car washing video with it. But this is my amazing electric pressure washer. I think it's 1800 PSI, like 2.1 gallons per minute. So to be an electric pressure washer, this really gets the job done. And it was relatively cheap. It was under $200. So, I mean, as you can see, I got gallons of soap back here, more microfiber cloths. I have a whole stack of 36 right here. I just have detailing products. I have a whole detailing arsenal, so I figured I would share this with you guys. And this summer, when the weather gets right, I'm going to do a detailing series with you all, starting with compounding a car to cutting polish, finishing polish, jet seal, and butter wet wax, so I can show you guys from start to finish on how to detail a car. So yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. I didn't really intend on this video being this long, so if you guys stayed this long, thank you so much. If you're stopping into the channel for the first time, please hit that subscribe button. Leave this video a like. It does help. It helps get my video up into the suggested block. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.
Okay, it's rap pack to my pulse flat. We keep it real, no false rap. I got 4 cars and they all black. Got 4 bras and they all that. We call that ballin'.